Well, welcome to Divine Hand for another soulful, insightful, spiritual message. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, collective. I pre-pulled some cards for our convenience. With that being said, let's get started, okay? All right, so the first card I pulled said, The Watcher. You are being observed. Protection, surveillance, and awareness, okay? So then I have pride, I got family in reverse, and I got beginnings, okay? And then at the bottom of the deck, I have intuition, okay? So you have someone watching you as usual, okay? Um, some people are watching you, hoping for your downfall, and then some people watching you, cheering you on, supporting you, okay? But this particular person or people are watching. You are being observed, right? So it says protection, surveillance, and awareness. So Spirit wants you to bring that to your awareness, not like you don't already know, okay? Um, so we got the pride card. So this is someone that's arrogant, right? This is someone that sits in their pride and their ego, right? This is someone that is stubborn. We're going to get some more clarification on this, right? This is someone that you had a family with, and with the family in reverse, this was not a happy family, okay? Or if it started off happy, towards the end you had to end it because it was just not fertile. It wasn't growing. It says parenthood in reverse, so this person wasn't even a good parent, right? So we have beginnings. So you are in the energy right now, collective, when you're trusting, you're trusting your inner knowing, you're trusting your intuition, and you're beginning, you're beginning over, you're starting over, you're going into a new direction, okay, away from this arrogant person, okay. Let's see, what is the pride card doing here, Spirit? Okay. All right, so this prideful person, we got the the five of wands, okay? So this prideful person brought you conflict, okay? They were in competition with you, okay? They even put you in competition with other people. So they probably had you in third-party situations. This person had you struggling with learning yourself. This person had you struggling with your own passions, right? This person just was so stubborn, so it just had you struggling with even dealing with this person, okay? You had to let it go. You definitely had to let it go, okay? We got family in reverse, okay? So we got the high priestess upright for that, okay? And you are in that high priestess energy, collective, okay? We got Cancer, Pisces, and Leo, okay? Um, and this person is sitting in the ego, so they are not intuitive, right? They don't have spiritual insight. They don't even have inner wisdom, okay? And this is why their family is in reverse. Their family, or the family you had together, you left it. You left it out in the cold, okay? This can be actually family members too, okay? These people, they didn't understand that, there's certain spiritual principles that you gotta follow, right? You trusted your inner knowing, right? This person that is sitting in pride and ego may be trying to do some telepathy, trying to speak with you, but this is blocked, okay? That's what I'm getting. You moving on to a new beginning, okay? You're moving on to a new direction, you're starting over, okay? And that's very good, collective, okay? We have the Nine of Wands in the upright, okay? So you are the wounded warrior, right? You're starting over as the wounded warrior, but you've learned some lessons from the past. Okay, you learn some lessons from your family and uh, ex-lovers. You learned so many lessons. These are the people that's watching you. They have you under surveillance, and they see that you're protected. Okay, they see that you are aware of, them, observing you. Okay, hope they're learning if they are observing you on collective. Okay, you have set some boundaries with these people. Okay, and rightfully so. Okay, so that you can build a solid, stable foundation. Right, you can't build a solid foundation with arrogant, prideful people. Right, stubborn people. People that sit in the ego. You can't build a solid, happy home and with harmony and all that, which the four of wands represents, right? You could future endeavors, right? These people couldn't come with you, right? What you're building, how you're starting, the new direction that you're taking. These people can't come with you because they have no spiritual insight. Okay, they don't use their intuition, and they don't understand the inner wisdom within themselves. Okay, not to say it's not there, but they don't understand it. Okay, and so you learned the lessons as the wounded warrior. You're protected. Okay, and we have protection up here, right? So you're highly protected. Starting over and um, you know, building a new foundation. Okay, and dealing with future endeavors. Okay, so these people couldn't come with you. Now we have the page of wands in the reverse. Okay, so this is like these people are closed-minded, right? They stuck, they stuck on different things. They're not really having new beginnings. They don't grow. Okay, basically they are in childlike energy. Okay, and it could be a Leo, could be a Cancer, a Pisces, a Sagittarius, and an Aries. Okay, so I see a lot of fire out here. Yeah, okay. So these people are feeling left out in the cold. We got the Five of Pentacles, okay? You left these people out in the cold because you know it would be a struggle, right? We got the Five of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, okay? You know that it would be a struggle with these people, okay? Trying to, create future endeavors and a solid foundation, stable foundations, right? You learned the lessons with the Nine of Wands already. So, you already knew it could be an earth sign too. You had to, that may be experiencing financial loss, and hardships, okay? You knew you had to leave these people out in the cold, okay? Family, ex-lovers, or whoever, right? That you had to leave out in the cold. Let's get a couple tarot on this. Okay, let's flip out. So, Spirit is saying heal, be patient, or you're in the process of healing, okay? And so these people cannot come with you. All this chaos and conflict and, drama and immature energy can't come with you. This lack of spiritual knowledge and wisdom, it can't come with you. And this is your justice. Spirit said this is a Libra, right? Choosing the path. You're on a new passionate beginning, okay? And these people are feeling trapped, right? They are in cycles after cycles of feeling trapped. They just won't get it, okay? So there was a completion. Okay, there was a completion, and that pretty much says it all. There's no need to give these people no more time in your energy. Okay. With that being said, thank you for listening, and I'll catch you on the next one.